Let's talk now to Kevin Saunders, who's the former Chief Immigration Officer of UK Border Force. Kev, welcome to the show. So, new government, same old problems.
Yeah, good afternoon, Martin. It is. It's exactly the same, isn't it? The new Border Force Command is going to get loads of money, but I'm not quite sure what they're going to do with it all. I understand that the Home Secretary is going to put 1,000 officers into it. Well, where's she going to get them from? And what are they actually going to do? Because you've got to look at the problem that we've got in northern France. And the problem is not so much the gangs, it is the migrants that want to come to the UK. All the gangs are doing is facilitating that. You have to make the UK less attractive, which is what the Conservatives were trying to do with Rwanda. Now Rwanda's gone, there is nothing to make the UK look unattractive. In fact, it's the converse. It looks very attractive to come now. So Kevin, that's the big problem.
Kevin, a lot of people before this election were saying that scrapping Rwanda, you've argued for many, many months that offshore containment, a deterrent, is the only thing which gets rid of that pull factor. Day one, that's been ditched. Instead, people have been saying this effectively appears to roll out the red carpet with no deterrent. And how on earth can you smash the gangs when it's a multi-million pound industry? If you get rid of one gang, another one will just crop up into its place, won't it, Kevin?
Yes, it will, which is why instead of going after the gangs in isolation, which is what it would appear that the new Home Secretary is saying, we have to make the UK unattractive. We have to say to the migrants, look, you're not going to get the red carpet treatment when you get here. Did you know, Martin, that the Kurds in northern France have actually got a name now for Keir Starmer? They think because they think he is going to be so wonderful for illegal migration.
What's the name?
I think they're calling him the happy man.
Oh dear. Well, they might think he's the happy man, but a lot of voters and viewers watching GB News won't be especially happy if it seems all this tough talk won't precipitate in cutting down the numbers. Kevin, you understand how these gangs work. You understand how the networks operate. With that deterrent factor gone of Rwanda, now we all know it was imperfect. I mean, only 2 people went and they volunteered. But with that gone, with the likelihood of being deported sort of vanishingly small, it's like 2% are ever deported. They can say they come from a country where their life would be in danger. The human rights industry steps in. This plan on day one, Kevin Saunders, is it going to cut down numbers, or is it going to actually make Britain more attractive?
I think it makes the UK look a lot more attractive, and I think we're going to have some big problems because we have to house all the people that are here. Now, I believe over the weekend that the Deputy Prime Minister said that they were going to be shared out across the UK to every single local authority. So everybody is going to get a bit of pain. But you've got an extra 52,000 people who are now going to be claiming asylum because Rwanda has been scrapped. So the 52,000 that were classed as illegal migrants and unable to claim because they arrived in an unregulated manner can now claim. Good news, isn't it?
Yeah, and as you said, Kevin Saunders, Angela Rayner has said you're right, that every constituency will be expected to take its fair share. That's the kind of deal that the European Union has. They share their immigrants out across member states. And added to that, 1.5 million social houses will be built. But guess what? Asylum seekers will be legible for that. I put it to you again, Kevin Saunders, with offers like that on the table, do you expect to see numbers going down in terms of small boats any time soon?
I don't think the numbers will go down, no. The numbers are bound to go up. The question is, how high will they go? And that's the next question. However, if the Home Secretary wants to do a deal with the French, if she wants to get over to Paris, have a chat to the French Minister of the Interior, persuade him to put the Gendarmerie Maritime onto the channel to stop the boats, we could get a little bit of a result. I mean, this one that Mark White was talking about a few minutes ago was actually escorted to the halfway point by a French vessel. Now, that cannot be right.
Well, it happens every single day when sailing conditions allow, Kevin Saunders. And as for the gendarmes, I think they might need them on the streets of Paris. Bedlam in France at the moment. I don't suppose they'll particularly care about asylum seekers coming over the channel in ever greater numbers. Kevin Saunders, former Chief Immigration Officer of UK Border Force. Always an absolute pleasure.